Welcome to my French bargains. I meant to say my French bargains video. Never mind. Hello. These are things that I have bought on my holiday in France. I've been going there, or me and my boyfriend, have been going there for the past 3 years because his uncle has a house out there and is very kind and lets us go and stay for holiday. So yeah, it's very lovely. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere, the village itself, and then it's like an hour from Poitiers. So that's where you fly into, and then go from there. So over the past 3 years, we've got to know the best second-hand spots, the best charity shops, they love a car boot sale, and there's a big animal charity village, if you will, called Arc 79, I think it's Arc 79, and it's just like this courtyard with the shops around. And there's a tuck shop, there's a cafe, there's a clothing store, there's a furniture store, there's an electronics store, and it's like a big social as well. Happens every Tuesday. So every time we go there, we pop there because it's great and there are some really good bargains. So first of all, we went to a car boot sale, which was in a place called Saint-Céline, which is where actually Arc 79 is. But this was just a car boot sale that was separate. And we found 3 things. So we were quite tame, I will say. The first thing is actually not that thing I'm playing with, was this bowl. This was €3, and I did think it said 50 cents at first. But then when we asked the lady, she said €3. And I was like, yep, cool, let's have it. I'm awful at bartering. I don't like it. I think it's great if you can do it. I wish I could do it, but I'm just like, what if I get declined? That's embarrassing. It's not embarrassing, it's just normal. I think it's fine if you get declined with bartering. It's actually not that deep. But yeah, I was like, yep, €3 is fine, cool. So this, we use it as a pasta bowl. I've had one pasta dish in it. It was very nice. And yeah, I wonder if it was like a plant pot dish. Put the plant pot in there once upon a time, or whether it was an eating bowl, because it is quite big. You just use it for salad, fruit. But yeah, we had pasta in it. And kind of just fits perfectly in with all of our other things, because everything we've bought over the years is all mismatch from secondhand places anyway. So yeah, that is right up our street. €3, lovely. The next things, there was a lady who was in the corner, and there wasn't really much traffic going to her. We thought, let's go over to her and say hello. And she was on her camping chair, she was sat there very chill, and she had a box of posters. And for ages, so in Sam's uncle's house in France, he has these old vintage school posters. There's maps, there's diagrams, just basically educational posters. They come up pretty expensive. I've seen ones go for about £200, which is a lot. But I think Sam's uncle got them secondhand anyway. Oh, obviously secondhand, but as in out and about in the charity shops. I don't think he would have paid that much for them. But anyway, on this lady's stall there was a box of posters. I thought, let me go and have a rummage, and in fact there were some school posters. So the first one we bought was, I'll show that one second, it's my favourite. The first one we bought is a skeleton. It's actually quite hard to hold up because they're so large. They also are a bit ripped on the corners, which I know some people will probably like, why the hell did you buy a ripped poster? But as the character, doesn't it? No, they were €10 each, and I don't want to pay £200 for them, so I was like, yeah, we'll have those. So yes, this side is a skeletal system. Skeletal system? Yeah, a skeleton. That is the skeleton. I don't know, whatever. And on the other side, we've got other things. Vertebrae, femur, clavicle, tibia. I guess a more focused part on the other side. Maybe I'll do a clip of those because it's actually quite hard to hold up. The second one was, I only really bought this one for one side of it. The first side, oh no, I'll show that second. Oh gosh, I'm giving it all away. The first side is things you can do with glass, I think. Oh, that's actually really rich. Never mind. Maybe we'll mount it on another bit of card. Yeah, glass, things you can do with glass. Glass blowing, if you're into that. And the side that we wanted it for was the orange side, because who doesn't love an orange? And they're just really pretty as well. That one in particular, in the corner, I'll do another clip of them zoomed in. And I believe you've got a lemon there in the corner. Can you see that? Yeah, so that one I think is going to go up in this room, aka the bedroom. And probably on just those poster hanging things. You know, the magnets at the top and the bottom, and they hang. But yeah, might have to mount them on card because they are a little bit ripped. But they were €10 each. So I was very happy with those. Next we went to, I'm just deciding what to do next. Okay, it's not that deep. There is another charity shop. Is it charity? I don't know if it is a charity shop or if it's just a second-hand shop. I'm unsure. Nevertheless, it is a great shop, curated very nicely. They've got some style going on there. They arrange everything really nicely. I'll pop some clips of it. Yeah, it's just done really nicely. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll also pop that somewhere on the screen. So the first thing we picked up was this Le Creuset pan in the best Le Creuset pan colour, orange. However, wait, this was, I think it was €3. I think Sam may have took the label off in a hurry. I don't know why. Obviously he wanted to clean it and use it. It's not been cleaned and it's not been used because this was a bit unstable. So we thought, okay, let's try and tighten it. And upon doing so, it's just completely come off. So that needs a good old fix. I think it is fixable, but it does now kind of seem a bit silly that we bought it. But maybe, there's the bottom. It's a number 16, which obviously is, I think, the size. But yeah, even if we do fix it and we can't use it, because also I think obviously that looks a bit dodgy there. Can you see? That looks a bit dodgy there, and I don't know if it's the safest thing to be cooking food with, but it can certainly be decoration. Just need to figure out a way of fixing that, because that's not great. But in the same shop, we've got a thing for cast iron pans. We've got this one, which was €5. Very, very pretty. Now I was actually just researching this, and it's got a little CA on it, and it's got a number 4 on it. So I Google reverse imaged it, And it is, in fact, I think it's called Cousins, not sure. And I think it was in 1957. That company was taken over by Le Creuset. So it is an old, oh my gosh, the pasta bowl nearly flew down the stairs. Just gonna move that. It is, in fact, an old Le Creuset. It's not Le Creuset. They took over the company. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, this was €5. So it's lovely. It's very lovely. Sam's cooked in it, but I have not cooked in it yet. He said he enjoyed his experience. It's quite a one person pot. I don't know what he cooked in it actually. I was away on a hen do this weekend. But that's besides the point. Right, yeah, that was €5 from that same place, which I would have shown you the little whiz around of it on a clip. Then from ARC 79, which is the animal charity, which is every Tuesday and every Saturday of every last Saturday of each month. So I don't actually know how much these were individually, because we bought 3 things and the total came to €7. So Sam bought something, which actually for the life of me I cannot remember what he bought. But anyway, I got these sunglasses, like I needed any more sunglasses, but hear me out. They are vintage Giorgio Armani ones, and they're just very cute. Let's pop them on, shall we? They're not wonky. Are they wonky? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What were we saying? €2, €1 when you divide them up from the €7 total. Cheap chips. So could not get those. They're also very small, and I have the world's smallest head. So I actually did think, are they child sunglasses? I think someone's just had them and had them bent in. I actually need to do that with my normal glasses because they slide down all the time. Yeah, Giorgio Armani sunglasses, great. What a bargain. Next. In the same place, in the clothing part of ARC 79. Oh, again, like I needed another pair of beige trousers. I have bought another pair of beige trousers. They are by Paul Costello collection. They're a UK size 12. They're 49% viscose, 32% cotton, and 19% linen. And they have a lining as well, which makes them very silky smooth on the old legs. Yes, they sit quite low waist on me, I think. And I did actually try them on there and then. And because I already have one too many pairs of beige trousers, I was like, let me try them on and see how they fit. But they fit like a glove, and I was like, yeah, let's get them. So, wonderful. Another pair of beige trousers. Tout moi. And the last couple of, no, I'm going to do it now before I forget. Oh my gosh, I've just said that. Concentrate. Anyway, in the same shop as this Le Creuset pan and this Cousins pan before it became Le Creuset pan, we got a massive great floor lamp, blue floor lamp. It was €7. It's huge, it's heavy, it's wonderful, it's very Art Deco. And it's lovely, to be honest. I thought it might go in the bedroom, but it doesn't fit. So it's downstairs, and I will show you clips of it, obviously. But yes, that was €7. The last couple of things I bought was from an indoor car boot sale, I think they pitch it as. It's a big warehouse, and yeah, there's hundreds of sections, and I'm guessing that is different sellers. So again, I was very tame there. It was actually quite expensive, I thought, in comparison to recent times that we've been. And I think if I was really looking for something, I would have got some of the things I saw, but I didn't really need them, so I stopped myself. But what I did get were 2 scarves, which were €1 each, and I think they're quite pretty. Kieran Knightley in Love Actually, if you didn't get that reference. Ooh, quite pretty. Anyway, I just thought these can work as tops, scarf tops. I see those tutorials and I'm like, yes, I can do that, but I have no scarves. So I bought a scarf. I bought 2 scarves to do that with. So maybe, you know, next scarf, which I never really wear, to be honest. But again, it's because maybe I didn't have one. Now I have one. Maybe I'm a next scarf person. Or a headscarf, which again, I'm not sure if I can pull it off, to be honest with you. Maybe if I had a convertible, but I don't. No, that's not really. It's not, you know, I think maybe we'd have to do the hair differently. With the sunglasses, save it. I think it's because I've got nothing going on this side. It's actually not a great look right now. Anyway, we will figure out how to do that. And anyway, so yeah, that is everything we bought in France. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.